A woman said that a man who befriended her as a widow when her husband passed on told his friend not to allow his son to marry her daughter simply because she is an Osu. And she took the case to the king and asked the king, why would the so-called born freeborns have interest in them that are tagged Osu to befriend them as girlfriend, as a widow friend, and all the rest of them. But when it reaches marriage, they will not accept to marry them. And the king said, how did you know that that was the reason why? That was the reason the son of that man refused to marry your daughter. But let me tell you, the woman was also asking, why is it that the so-called freeborns will easily befriend them, but not be able to marry them? That they now believe that the freeborn believe that if they marry them, the worst calamity will befall them, or problems will emanate from all works of life. The truth remains that friendship is different from marriage. Friendship was done between only two persons or two or more persons. But marriage will be done by multiple set of people, by the gods of the land, the elders of the land, everybody. Same way the issue of Osu came into being from unanimous agreement. People gathered, gods of the lands were involved, ancestors were involved, the living and the dead were all involved in the assignment, in the establishment of Osu. So that is why when it comes to marriage, because in marriage, both the gods of the land, ancestors, the living and the dead would always be involved in marriage situation. That is why when it comes to marriage, it affects the people involved more than in friendship. They are just doing friendship. The gods of the lands were not involved. The ancestors were not involved. It wasn't unanimously agreed by anybody or by other people for both of you to be boyfriend and girlfriend, or man friend and woman friend. But in marriage, it will be unanimously agreed to join both of you. So when that happens, there's the probability or the possibility of problem coming up, because as they gathered to establish the Osu, they should have also, or they should also gather to dissolve it. If they dissolve it, give the spirit, the dead, what they eat and what they need, and the living what they need, it can be dissolved. But since it has not been dissolved, it will be causing problem. That is the reason. In case any other person is asking the same question.